If you are watching this video, you are probably wondering what ASA citation style is and how to use it. ASA stands for the American Sociological Association, and ASA style is used by sociologists to properly reference and cite their papers, articles, books, or any other published material. In this brief guide to ASA style, I will go over page formatting, in-text citation, and reference list formatting. For essays written in ASA style, the text should be double-spaced, 12-point font, and a common font such as Times New Roman should be used. Margins should be at least 1 1/4 inch. However, it is most common to have 1 inch. The first page of text should be headed with the title of the paper, and a separate title page is also common for ASA style, but be sure to pay attention to directions given for a specific assignment. Some assignments do require a title page separate from the first page, or they may vary from ASA format in various ways. For example, for Professor Wallace's Pressey's assignment, he does not require a title page, but does require the name, assignment, and date in the top left-hand corner. He also requires page numbers on every page and 1-inch margins on all sides. For in-text citations, where you are not quoting directly, but are talking about an author or their ideas, you should include the author or author's last name and the year of publication of the document you are citing. If the author's last name is used within the sentence, then the year should appear in parentheses following the author's last name. If the author's last name is not used in the sentence, both the name and the year should follow the sentence in parentheses before the period. Finally, if the article you are citing has more than one author, be sure to include last names of all authors and the year. Only use page numbers in your citation when directly quoting from an article or book. Page numbers come after the year, following a colon with no space between the colon and the page number. If the author's name is mentioned in the text, then the year and page number should follow immediately after in parentheses. If the author's name is not included within the sentence, then the last name, year, and page number should come at the end of the sentence before the period. It's important to note that with ASA style, the page number is never alone in the parentheses. It must always have at least the year of publication, if not the author's name. If you are citing a website, simply write the name of the website and date in parentheses at the end of the sentence before the period. If a date is not available, simply write n.d. If you are citing class notes in text, you would simply put the last name of the author or speaker, which in this case would be Wallace, and the year that the presentation was given, 2017. To cite class notes or a PowerPoint presentation retrieved from Latte, simply put your peer's last name and the year that the notes or the presentation were created. To cite a video within your text, you must include the director or director's last name and the year the video was published. For example, to cite Park Avenue, Money, Power, and the American Dream, you would include the director's last name, Gibney, and the year it was published on PBS, 2012, in parentheses after the title. The reference list follows the text in a separate section labeled References. References must be listed in alphabetical order by last name. Here is the general format for a journal article. Author's last name, first name, period, year, period, title of article, in quotations, not italics, name of journal, in italics, volume number, issue number, and the page numbers of the article following a colon. To cite a book, you use the author's last name, first name, year, title of the book in italics, not quotations, the publisher's city and state, and the publisher's name following a colon. To cite Pike and Johnson's article, it would look like this. Pike, Karen D, and Denise L. Johnson, period, 2003, period. Asian American women and racialized femininities, doing gender across cultural worlds. Gender and Society, 17-1, 33 through 53. To cite Gloria Anzaldua's Borderlands La Frontera, it would look like this. Anzaldúa, Gloria, period, 1987-1999, Borderlands La Frontera, The New Mestiza, San Francisco, California, Aunt Luke Books. Notice the extra date in the parentheses. My copy of Anzaldua's book is a second edition, so I need to write the original published date in the brackets, 1987, and the year that my copy was published, 1999, outside the brackets. In-text citations should also reflect this. To reference a chapter within an edited volume, such as Dorothy Roberts' Welfare's Ban on Poor Motherhood, it would look like this. Roberts, Dorothy, 1999, Welfare's Ban on Poor Motherhood in Whose Welfare by Gwendolyn Mink, editor, Ithaca, New York, Cornell University Press. To reference a website, simply put the name of the author, or if the author is not available, cite the name of the website. Also include the date of when the site was created, or last updated, if there is one. If there is no date, simply write n.d. to show that there is no date available. The name of the particular page you are referencing in quotations, followed by the name of the website, the date, including month, day, and year that you looked at the website and retrieved the information, and finally, the link to the website in parentheses. If you use notes from your peers, or if you use one of the PowerPoint presentations put up on Latte by your peers, then you can reference it by putting your peer as the author, the date it was created, the title of the notes or the presentation, the date you received the notes, and the link on Latte where you retrieved them. To cite your own class notes, simply write the author or speaker's last name and first name, the year the notes were taken, the title of the lecture, where it was presented, and the exact date and city and state. To reference a DVD, write the director's last name and first name, the year the DVD was published, the title in italics, the medium, in this case it's a DVD, the location of publication or production, and the publication or production name following a colon. So for Mean Girls, it would look like this. Waters, Mark, 2004, Mean Girls, DVD, Hollywood, California, Paramount Pictures. To cite a video from a website, write the director's last name and first name, the year it was published, the title of the movie in italics, the name of the website, the date, including month and day and year that you accessed it, and the link to the movie in parentheses. So for Park Avenue, it would look like this. Gibney, Alex, 2014. Park Avenue, Money, Power, and the American Dream, PBS, retrieved March 3, 2017, and the link to the movie in parentheses. For this presentation, I used the official ASA website and an ASA style guide from Durham Technical Community College as references to offer the basics that students of sociology will need when writing their papers.